A toddler escaped injury in today's dog attack in downtown Roanoke that sent 2 people to the hospital. That's just one of the new details we've learned new since 10 News at 7.
Yeah, Roanoke police say a bull terrier began running toward the child's mother, who was pushing the toddler in a stroller on Campbell Avenue. That's new information tonight. And we do want to warn you that the video we're about to show you, that you only see here on 10 News, is graphic, and some of you may find it disturbing. In fact, you've said so on some of our Facebook posts. Having said that, according to investigators, as the dog approached, the woman picked up the child out of the stroller. With the toddler in her arms, the dog attacked the mother, biting her arm. Bystanders tried to use a cane, then a hammer, even pepper spray, but no one could stop the attack. And then as the dog moved to attack the second victim, that's when another man grabbed his gun and shot the animal.
They're yelling for somebody to shoot it. Like I say, somebody shoot it, but you don't want to shoot it when it's hanging on a guy's arm. So once it got loose and got into an area where it could be shot, that's when I shot it.
The dog survived the gunshot but was later euthanized at Angels of Assisi because of the seriousness of its injuries. Now, this isn't the first time this dog has attacked someone. Last December, the dog bit a man's hand. 10 News reporter Allison Wickline spent the day working to learn what to do if an aggressive animal tries to attack you. She joins us now live in the studio.
So, Allison, this isn't something that happens often. People don't know what to do.
Exactly. Well, Angels of Assisi takes in dogs involved in attacks very rarely. Staff say it happens about 4 or 5 times a year. Today, they gave me some advice for recognizing when a dog is ready to attack and how to handle it if it happens. This cell phone photo, snapped by a bystander, shows one of the victims in today's attack using his arms to try to keep the dog at a distance. Staff at Angels of Assisi say that's one of several things you should do if ever attacked by an animal. 10 News is working for you to find out ways to keep you safe. Angels of Assisi staff say first, it's important to be observant around any dog.
Always check their body language. If their body is lined up like in a straight line, that's an aggressive stance. If they don't break eye contact or they're doing what we call a hard stare, that's also an aggressive stance.
And when you find yourself around an aggressive animal ready to attack.
First and foremost is to stay calm. If you scream or flail or anything like that, they're either going to see it as aggressive or a lot of dogs will see it as a play.
If, despite all your best efforts, a dog does attack, Brown says do your best to limit movement and don't make eye contact. Also, protect your vital organs.
If they're already biting you, push your arm or leg or whatever they're biting towards them instead of pulling it away, because that'll make them release rather than cause more injury to yourself.
While it's hard to say what exactly would happen in the event a dog attacks, Brown says having a plan and some knowledge of how dogs react can help, even just a little. And as for the dog in this case, a rabies test has been sent to the health department. The victims will likely receive results in the next few days. In studio, Allison Wickline, 10 News, working for you.